Hi Hot Stock members, I'm excited to show you guys some tips and tricks on how to design with the Shadow Graphics Pack. In this tutorial, we'll be going over how to overlay the shadows on top of your design in the most realistic way, how to change the opacity, sizing, and orientation of the shadows in two different designs, a stationary mockup, and a promotional sales graphic mockup using both Photoshop and Canva. Alright, so first let's start with the stationary mockup shadow scene in Photoshop. I'm going to create a graphic that I can use as a header for my website or Facebook page to promote an upcoming marketing seminar for my business. So you want to set up your Photoshop document with the correct specs. I'm going to use dimensions of a blog banner, and then I'm just dragging and dropping a stationary image from Haute Stock's Blush and Wine collection. I think this collection is already moody and feminine, so I thought it would pair well with the delicate shadows. I'm going to overlay the shadow graphic over the image. I'll play with the orientation and sizing to get the look of a plant just out of the frame that's creating a shadow. Don't worry about the shadow covering your design. We do want it to look natural. Once I'm happy with the placement of the shadow, I already have the design I want to mock up ready to go, so I'll just open it and then drag and drop it into my document. I'm rotating it and playing with the sizing so that it looks like a real letter popping out of the envelope. I'll also change the mockup's layer position so that it is behind the shadow overlay. And then lastly, all I have to do is adjust the opacity of the shadow layer to make it a bit softer and allow for my mockup behind it to show through. And my design is all done. I then just need to save my design as a PNG and it's ready to upload to my website to start promoting my seminar with an eye-catching mockup. Next up, we'll use Canva to mock up a promotion sales graphic because this program is free and available to anyone. Once in Canva, I'll start by choosing the Instagram dimensions for my graphic. I'll upload all the images I need for this graphic, so the background image, which I do want to point out, you want to choose an image with a background that is light and not dark because it's best suited to overlay the shadow graphics over top of for visibility. I'm also uploading the shadow graphic I'll be using and my sales promotion graphic that I'll be doing a tech mockup with. So now we have all of our elements, we just need to start putting it together. I'll go ahead and drag and drop my background image and adjust sizing for the crop that I want. Next, I'll add my sales graphic over top of the iPhone screen. I'll change the orientation and sizing to get the position right. I'll also turn down the opacity a little to bring the contrast between the images down. I'm almost done with this graphic, but I think a shadow overlay would add another realistic dimension. The abstract shadows may seem a little more daunting to use because they're harder to imagine how it will look in your image, but all it takes is some playing around with the orientation of shadow and its sizing to find one that works for you. And because it's an abstract image, imagine a shadow created by a window or blinds. It really can fit anywhere within the image. So I'm going to put the shadow more on the left side of my image because that's where the natural shadow of the iPhone falls in the background, and also because there is more white space on this side, so I want to balance out my design. I've also found that having the shadow fall over the main focus of your design, which is the iPhone in my graphic, always seems to make it look a little bit more realistic. Lastly, I'm just going to turn down the opacity and my design is ready to share on Instagram to promote my summer sale. That's it for this tutorial. We hope you found it helpful and will enjoy making your own creations with these mood setting shadows as much as we do.